Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Well, okay, well, whatever. What's up? Back again, streaming more. Persona 5 Royale. Played this last time about like a week ago. I think it was exactly like a week ago. Anyways, we're gonna continue from where we left off. Which was pretty much just story events. We went to the school festival. Didn't have too much fun there. Akechi now knows that we're the Phantom Thieves, and we're gonna have to work with him, or else we're in trouble. And as the title says, I don't really trust him. I don't really trust Akechi. Some other stuff happened though. We went to the post festival party like twice in a row, back to back. Once with Kasumi and then once with Haru. So that was enjoyable. Then we had a little scene with Sojiro and Futaba. That's about where we left off though. What's wrong with Akechi? He's just sketchy as hell. Akechi is sketchy. He works with the police, and the police are like, they have an investigation against us at the moment. So he is our natural enemy, but at the same time he wants to work with us. So I don't really trust him. You can go for an extra large. That works. But yeah, just continuing on. I don't think there's much we can do tonight. I think we're forced to go to sleep tonight, actually, as evident by the fact that I can't pull up what other people did tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Well then.
Move on to the next day, see what goes on with the story. Probably gonna meet up with Akechi and the rest of the gang. Once again, our populator is going down.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others.
Yep, we're still under fire. Still suspected of killing Okumura, which we didn't.
The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives.
Okay, well, seems we blew up quite a bit, so things are not going too well for us at the moment.
And have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah.
Look. Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
Holy crap! Okay, yeah, so things really aren't going well for us. There's a 30 million yen. That's just for information, too. That's not even like a bounty on us.
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become.
Yeah. That's nuts.
Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Yeah, that is kind of insane. That's a present amount of money.
The situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
Yeah, we had no idea that it was going to explode to this extent.
I see.
We're not even the ones at fault here.
Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right? I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Sojiro is a real one, man. I feel bad to getting him caught up in all of this, but I guess it was bound to happen.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Yeah. Sucks.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
So we've seen this guy quite a bit throughout the story, and he's definitely not
Hey,
suspicious. At least based off what he's saying. I'm pretty sure he won't come up later. And of course, Akechi kind of threw out at the student festival that or that the Phantom Thieves at least go to our high school, so it's gonna be more pressure on us. So we already were the talk of town, but now we really are going to be all people are talking about. So we're going to have to keep a low profile. Which is easier said than done, but hopefully all goes well. Things are not at all easy for the Phantom
We're
Thieves.
wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Coomer. Yeah, I'm sure that suspicious SIU director that we saw earlier has nothing to do with this. But we've suspected that we were set up for a while now. Things are getting way too elaborate. We're getting caught up in something bigger than we realized.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
Things are getting pretty tense in the group.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end.
We just had an implosion before this. We really don't need another one, so hopefully we can pull through this.
And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
It's definitely not our fault. We just fell right into the
It's
trap
not
is
Haru's
all.
fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Sucks right now, man. Life sucks.
Hey, what do you think?
This whole time, you know, we thought we were doing good. doing justice. We actually had the public's approval for a while, but one case screwed everything up.
Where did we lose? What did we do wrong?
We were just set up. Yeah, that's all it is, really. They just baited us.
Probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
You know, I'm kind of glad that they're coming to this realization, though, because I was thinking the same thing early in the game. You know, especially with Ryuji, like, they were way more concerned with becoming famous and getting public approval and being seen as heroes than, like, actually delivering out justice and targeting corrupted people. So I'm glad that this moment is a thing.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate.
Working alongside Akechi might be the only thing that'll get us out of this mess. We really don't have any other options here.
However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now?
I mean, can we?
Things might get worse for everyone.
How do we, like, just escape all this? I feel like it'll all come back to us eventually, you know?
Hey, what should we do?
Plus Akechi, like, we really can't escape from this at this point. I really don't know, man. I gotta give an inspirational speech. It's like a sports movie.
Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see. I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this. Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it. Yeah.
Well, at least we've got some motivation left. Prove ourselves. Well, we don't know what we're going up against,
Hey,
man.
it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I really don't blame Ryuji for that freak out.
You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
Once again, I'm glad that these people are coming to this realization. Like I mentioned earlier, Ryuji was the biggest offender of fame over anything. He was always talking about how he wanted the Phantom Thieves to get more popular and stuff like that, and how he wished that he didn't have to hide the fact that he was a Phantom Thief in hopes that he would be a bit more popular. So realizing that it's a good thing. We stand for more than just fame. Welcome back.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon.
I'd imagine. Start punching my couch.
See ya.
Alright, just another text. Well, not another text, but... phone blowing up. I mean, yeah, we'll manage, but... I mean, like I said, there really is no other choice. Akechi might be our only way out of this. Despite our differences. But I'm on the road. I'm like, no. What's his name again? But I'm playing Persona. Yeah, that's a better lyric. What was it, Supreme Patty? That's what his name was, right? What's he up to nowadays? Is he still making music? If you want to call that music.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
Wait, did he post acne treatment videos? I didn't even know that. I guess it makes sense.
Hey!
Morgana's counting on us, alright. Can we actually do stuff tonight? We can, okay, that's cool.
Yep.
I had no idea he did that. That's interesting. I mean, were they any good?
Let's do it.
That doesn't sound... I mean, like, is there an audience for that? Who's trying to watch acne treatment videos? Let's see what we can do.
Oh!
We could try playing Featherman Seeger again. They were gross as hell? I would imagine so. See what's on TV. They're either in their 20s or 30s or in their 40s or 50s. It's a nice range. Very specific. I'm sure they'll have no problems capturing us.
Man.
Yeah, they completely overshot that. Once again, I feel bad for Sojiro. Oh well. We'll do right by him. Let's actually spend some time reading. See if we can... Just something random, really. I don't really need to be reading too much because I already maxed out all of my social stats, so may boost knowledge. My knowledge is already maxed out, but there are some books that are worth reading, such as Expert Billiards and Pearl Darts, because they help out in other areas, which I'll talk about if I get to. I mean, Pearl Darts real easily. It just helps when you're playing darts. Gives you an advantage.
Make sure you close up.
So just go ahead and read this.
Wow. Oh.
And because early in the game I read a speed reading book, I'm able to read 2 quote-unquote pages in one sitting. Otherwise, I would only be reading 1. So if I'm able to show off, I'll show what I mean in terms of progress on the book. Pretty much I can complete a book faster, which is super useful, especially when you're still grinding out social stats. But since this book had 3 quote-unquote chapters, as you saw back in the chart, I was only able to finish 2, so I have 1 more to read. Which means I'll have to read the book one more time before it's finished. And because I didn't finish the book, I didn't get any social points for... Was it knowledge or kindness? One of them. Waste of tax money? Okay.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone.
So here's Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide himself.
Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with the sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
So he's this character is a candidate for the upcoming election.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
That's pretty evident from the way he's talking.
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
It's pretty relevant, I guess.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Possibly. I'm gonna be real with you. I couldn't like name too many people, like too many voice actors in this game, but I mean I wouldn't be surprised. These games tend to have really stacked cast and older employee. Possibly.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
I wouldn't be surprised, like I said.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
So we do have some history with Pitbull here. Earlier in the game, like at the start of the game, I'll
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
So we're under the watch and care of Sojiro because we're under like probation. That's what it is. We're on probation because we quote unquote assaulted a man. That man being Shiro. The reason why is because walking home at night one day we saw him sexually assaulting a woman. So we step in, try to get him off of her. We shoved him. He ended up hitting his head, and evidently he was a man of power. He was able to get us in trouble. Now we have a criminal record of assault, so we do have history with him, which means he's definitely not going to show up later in the story at all. I'm sure of it.
That's a good question, but might I have a cup of coffee first?
So here's Akechi, my most favorite character in this game. Look at his smug smile.
Quit effing around.
You gotta call him out on that.
Keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you were at your wits' end as well.
More or less at this point.
She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
I'm a little doubtful of that, honestly. It may be hard to find out that we're the culprits, but I don't think it's impossible.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities.
For starters, you already have an idea of what school we would go to, so it's not exactly too far off, despite the whole age range thing from the TV earlier.
However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'm kind of glad everyone's just kind of shoving Akechi around.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
What are Makoto's thoughts on this? I wonder why she has a palace too. I don't imagine that she would have a distorted desire. Frick Akechi? For real. All my homies hate Akechi.
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
At the same time, though, if she has a palace, because we do know that only people with distorted desires have a palace, so there's probably something off with her. I guess, but we will have to learn more, though.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you, too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Yeesh. What kind of punishment do you deliver to someone like that? Like what, like life in prison?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
Execution given the circumstances? That makes sense, because I completely forgot about the whole mental shutdown cases. So currently we are accused of the death of multiple people and the change of hearts of other people. Yeah, I guess execution would be the best bet, because even then they don't understand how the whole metaverse works. So at that point they'd probably figure it's better to just off the person.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen?
He's got a point there, actually.
I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart.
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of this decision rests on Makoto, because this is her sister we're talking about. I don't imagine it'd be easy to do something like that. Then again, we are dealing with Haruhi. She changed her father's heart, so... But still.
She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further.
Whoa, where did this come from?
They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Yeah, talk about it. So even then, it seems like... I mean, I guess that is pretty obviously what it is, but we're really only doing this to Akechi's benefit.
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested.
Oh, dude, he has us under his thumb! God damn it, I hate Akechi!
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I guess that's just the kind of person we're dealing with here, man. Akechi's no joke.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Akechi watches Rick and Morty, man. Look at that IQ.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge and extremely personal.
Okay.
Dude.
So he just hates terrible people. There's gotta be some reason behind this. Wonder if we'll find out.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
Yeah, I was about to say. It seems that our goals align somewhat. We both are just trying to target corrupted people. So yeah, in a sense.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
Doesn't seem like we have much of a choice. Yeah, exactly. We don't really have a choice. Seems to be our only option.
I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
Well, Akechi's a prick, but I guess we can't say he's a terrible person right now.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though.
So this is something she was planning for a bit? Once again, I wonder what is it with Sai that is the reason she has a palace? Like, what is her distorted desire? I guess we'll find out in time.
I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Ooh.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
Right then.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
She wants to kiss her sister? Oh my god. I'm pretty sure you can find that on certain places on the internet.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
And why would she? Why would she tell her sister? Like, how do you break that down to somebody? Not only that, but she's going to be openly admitting that she's a Phantom Thief.
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Give her a break, Yusuke. That was pretty forward of you.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
Fine
I'm
by
sorry,
me.
everyone. Wasn't Makoto acting over
She just tells say that we're all gonna beat her. We're gonna jump her. Watch your back, sis. And she just walks into her room. Not to mention that Sai is leading the investigation against us. Like I said, why would you openly be like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna change your heart"? She'll arrest Makoto on the spot. Yeah, it is about her sister. She's got reasons to be acting weird.
Well, I guess that can't be helped.
It's not something you could take lightly.
Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Hopefully. Alright, fast forward. But yeah, by the way, this whole game is framed as a bit of a flashback retelling because, boom, we are in custody. This hasn't shown up yet on stream, so...
Palace? In me?
Plot twist, we got caught.
Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although,
why would he?
his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke.
Well, it wasn't something you can easily get to the bottom of. This is beyond reality.
So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose.
Pretty much, as far as we know at
That's
least.
why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation? That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No.
We're just trying to prove our justice, man.
If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
I'm gonna be real with you, these choices don't really... Sure, I'll just pick a random one. I don't really know what to say to that.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things.
I guess I took that a little too literally. There's us getting arrested. Throwback Thursday.
Hey! You need to keep your focus.
We got drugged, by the way, by the police. So we're a little out of it at the moment.
It seems you're completely worn out.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were asking me to pick that option. I think picking the silence option in every opportunity you get is hilarious. You can just make Joker into some flat character that doesn't speak.
But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
Oh! We haven't lost yet, huh? Alright. Let's hit her with the one-liner. Oh,
I'm
this will be from the
amazed.
trailer.
It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet.
Oh, damn. I'm possibly... You know, actually, no. She has to be because, like I said, the SIU director from earlier is definitely not a suspicious guy. And, you know, Sai does work directly under him. I guess this is just some whole cover-up. We got caught up into something bigger, man. We gotta get to the bottom of this.
Someone set up only to bear responsibility later.
Seems we all got screwed over.
Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Oh. She's trying to get it. Yeah, she's slowly starting to accept the truth. So here's another mechanic that hasn't been shown on stream yet. The idea of social links. So this social link in particular, the Arcana of Judgment, ranks up naturally throughout the story. There's two others, I believe, which is Magician, which is Morgana's social link, and then the Fool, which is Igor's. I'll explain a bit more about it later. But pretty much these confidants ranking up make you stronger and help out a lot more when in Palaces. So once again, hopefully I'll be able to talk about it a bit more later.
I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet.
Come on.
There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
So it seems we're getting closer and closer to the quote-unquote present, which would be us in the interrogation room. The game starts off with our arrest, and like I said, the rest of the game is kind of framed as a backstory, a flashback of us explaining the whole story to Sai. So, like I said, it seems we're getting closer to that being the present. We'll see what goes on from there on out, which means we're close to figuring out who this traitor
What's
is.
the favor you need? It's late already.
Which I have bets, by the way. I have bets on who I think that traitor is. Personally.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
Whom? You want me to tell you? Personally, I think Morgana is the traitor. Do you trust a talking cat? How many times in your life have you seen a talking cat? I don't trust him.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
What the hell? Do we need that information? I don't think we do, but maybe you should find out just in case.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
In all actuality, my bet is that Akechi's the traitor. I don't trust that guy. I have not trusted him since day one. You want that information? I feel like a lot of people kind of do. What else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men.
Okay.
You're phantom thieves! Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first.
Oh, Morgana's hitting puberty?
There's something else we want you to look into.
Okay. What is going on? What was that? What a transition. So, deleted by admin. Thanks, Mishima. So that's the second time that weird little what is the word just escaped me? That effect, that weird little hallucinatory effect. That's the second time it's popped up so far. I still don't really know what that is. We'll probably figure it out as we get closer to our interrogation. I can't believe I forgot the word. I literally just said it too. Transition is what it was. Probably, yeah, that actually is a good point. Probably is the drugs getting to us. As we tell the story further on, we're probably gonna get knocked out or something. That coke hit hard, man. Courthouse. Hey, all those buildings in one district is kind of crazy to think about. It makes sense. So we're going into like a COG HQ, man. The Lawbot HQ. It's a stupid joke that like 2 people are gonna get. Talk about it, man. Oh, that's terrifying. But I mean, if they don't have any suspicions of us, then
So this is the
nailed it.
You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it.
Yeesh.
Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
Dude, look at Yusuke's stance. Hold up, look at that man in the back.
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action.
I'm a little mesmerized by his stance, if we're being honest here. He kind of looks like a JoJo character.
On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
Oh my god? Really?
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural.
Yeah, we really do stick out like a sore thumb.
Well then.
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
Should we make a run for it?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
Does he got the PSP phone? The PSP phone? He's got the PSP phone, doesn't he?
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
What are you gonna call her?
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
Don't worry, we already have his number.
That's true.
Flex.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have Akechi's phone number. It's no biggie.
I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks.
What is Futaba? Oh, maybe Futaba's actually playing us right now. Maybe Futaba's stealing data from him. Maybe Futaba's getting free Wi-Fi anywhere she goes.
I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
Oh, god damn it. What the hell?
She's praising you, I believe.
For what for? I'm not gonna be buddy-buddy with him.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
You can't stop the free Wi-Fi anywhere you go.
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
If Akechi figures it out right now, I'm gonna be so tilted.
It'd be unbearable if we were put on trial for a reason like that.
Just so they can show off how smart he is. That Redditor Rick and Morty IQ that he has. Don't do that.
Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Oh, dude, if her palace is like some sumo ring, that'd be awesome. A wrestling arena?
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
No, because they run the same wavelength. Did you see that? And it was
There are other
false.
competitions besides fighting and sports.
There we go, Akechi. Go ahead, show off. I dare you.
Gambling then.
Oh?
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
Who wouldn't want it to be a wrestling arena? That'd be freaking sweet. You can do all your battles in the ring. The treasure could be like a championship belt. That'd be awesome. Atlas should hire me for Persona 6.
We played cards during the school trip.
What else is there? It must be a casino.
I feel like the rest, like Ryuji was just talking about cards. I feel like that would have. I feel like that would have been accepted.
Definitely see Sai-san in you.
I didn't realize it had to be like that specific. I'm glad Makoto got it in Akechi.
Well, it's time we head in.
I have a bit of a grudge against Akechi. If you haven't told by now. Alright, so we're actually going into a palace. Which means we're actually going to get into the core gameplay loop. I can finally show it off. I started streaming this like right at the beginning of like a story section, so We've really just been talking to people and doing stuff, and we've got an animated cutscene.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we? Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
Pretty good looking casino.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
Has a regular appearance.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
I figured that would be part of the distortion.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Did we explain this to him? Otherwise, how does he already know this?
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
How would that even work?
Reminds me, he'll need a code name too.
Because, like, it's a distortion. Like, that police station isn't real. So how would it work if we even walked in there? Like, would we just be seeing a cognition of the police station? I don't want to give Akechi a code name. He's not cool enough for it.
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Alright, roll call. Here we go.
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
You guys don't want to tell him your code names? Oh, it's only gonna be Yusuke and Ryuji that do so?
Oh, it's nothing.
Okay. You good?
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Doesn't roll off the tongue good, dude.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Crow.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
You guys are way too accepting of Akechi.
Now then.
Oh. My first time hearing this music. So we're all just standing in formation. This is great.
I'll just add this.
Go ahead and save. It's always a good idea to... Oh, this song has lyrics. Okay, I think this is the first... Yeah, as far as I know, this is the first Palace song that has lyrics in it. This song's kind of funky, hold up. As I was saying, it's always a good idea to save. Especially in a game like Persona. Just at every single chance that you get. So considering that we're not in our Phantom Thieves outfit yet, I don't think we're actually going to be infiltrating the entire palace today. Probably a story event. Usually how it goes, story event in the palace, and then I think starting maybe the next day, in-game, we'll be able to infiltrate. We can go and talk to our party members.
All right, let's get moving.
So Futaba, despite being a party member and a Phantom Thief, doesn't actually fight. she instead provides. She's the navigator of the group, which every Persona game, at least from 3, 4, and 5, all have one navigator in the group, and they're pretty much just there to provide support, give you buffs, debuffs, also help out with any strategies in case you don't really know what to do at the moment. So she's more on the sideline. She's kind of like Oracle from, you know, the Batman series, or like Otacon from Metal Gear Solid. So much so, actually, her nickname is Oracle, so that's sweet. You got Crow, well, Akechi here, Crow.
Do you have a moment?
You would be a mistake not stepping for this, understand, don't you? Tell him to stay here for now. Alright, you go do that. Yeah, for sure, I'll let you know. Alright, see you in a bit then. We actually are going to go ahead and take Akechi with us because he is a brand new party member, so it would make sense to take him with us, show him off a bit. Pretty much, yeah, here you can pretty much just talk to each party member.
What is the matter?
Tell them to join you or stay here. You can only have 4 people, including you in a party, which means you can only take 3 other members with you. Let me go ahead and look at the stats of everybody right now. I want to take Haru because she's still pretty behind in levels, at least compared to the rest of us. At least she's above Akechi. I might keep Morgana because he does have heals, which is always good, and I don't think I do have Wind. Do I have Nuke? I do have Nuke as well. Oh wait, no, that's Makoto's, my bad. So I don't even know if I have one, hold up. Okay, I do have wind damage. I do have nuclear, so it doesn't really matter who we switch out, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch out Makoto for Akechi.
Do you have a moment? Oh? That settles it.
And I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of the free DLC that you get with this game, which, since this is a re-release, upgraded version of the base game, they actually give all the DLC from the original game for free. So I'm gonna go ahead and abuse that and give Akechi this team glasses, which, as you can see there, will give him a 50% increase to XP that he gains during battles, which is good for a brand new party member. We can grind him up to be relatively around the same level as us. Go ahead and save again. And let's head in.
I can feel it.
So right here what I'm using is the third eye in the bottom left, you see there, pressing L2. This just kind of gives you kind of like eagle vision of your surroundings. You'll be able to see objectives, interactables. But what I'm looking out for right now are yellow, like kind of golden items, because if you hit them, you actually get an item from them, which you can go ahead and sell. So just trying to find some cash.
Wait!
As I figured, we can't go to the straight entrance, so take this side entrance. Sneak in. We can look kind of goofy without our Phantom Thieves outfits. Akechi Ken has the fit, I won't even lie. We look a bit goofy. It's only because of the running animation, really. Look at that.
It's somewhere.
So, like I said, third eye helps you see things in case you're lost. For example, it shows me right here I can jump. So, go ahead and do that. It's always good just to kind of spam, look around the area.
I have something.
Make sure there's no items back here.
Okay.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
So there you go. Now we have our Phantom Thieves outfits, and this is our first time seeing, well, first time with Akechi regardless, but now we can get to see Akechi's Phantom Thieves outfit, which actually looks pretty nice. Man, it's pretty clean.
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
What's with the mask?
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That that aside, the people in here look completely normal.
So it's important to note that we're in the metaverse and we're in Sai's heart, which means that all of this here is cognition. It's not real. So the people that we see here aren't like real people. They're pretty much just images of people created by Sai's cognition, which is kind of freaky to think about.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
And they're probably going to explain exactly what I was just talking about, aren't they?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them.
I'm pretty sure we definitely not going to have to battle our way through this palace. Pretty sure it's going to be a walk in the park.
People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
Pretty much.
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you
got all
please
excited about it.
stop interrupting?
Oh! Look how all of a sudden Akechi just shut the hell up.
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
I feel somewhat nervous.
Alright, before we continue on, I'm actually going to go ahead and take a small little break. Won't be more than 2 minutes. So I'll be back real quickly. And we'll continue on with infiltrating Sai's palace. Alright, we are back. You know, I'm streaming this directly from my PlayStation 4 and... excuse that. It would be really nice if they gave us a bit more tools and stuff to play around with streaming. You know, being able to have like a custom, maybe be right back image or something would be nice. So that, you know, people who are just joining in or something while I'm gone, I'm just watching a blue silent screen, wondering what's going on. But I guess it's a price to pay from streaming directly from a console rather than having your own setup. Hopefully that'll change soon though. So, before we continue on, considering now that Crow has his outfit, let's go ahead and take a look at his persona. So this is Akechi's persona, Robin Hood, part of the Justice Arcana. And we can start to see his skills here. As you can see on those icons right there to the left of him, you can see his pretty much his status elements, or not elements, alignments, weaknesses, strengths. You get the idea. So it says right there that he's weak to curse skills and he is strong against bless skills. And looking at his skills here, he can deal heavy all-might damage, severe physical damage, medium blessings to one foe, medium curse to one foe. He's got curse and foe skills, which is interesting. And then bless insta-kills and curse insta-kills. And he also has fortified spirit. Increases the chance of being afflicted with elements, pretty much freeze, burn, shock, stuff like that. And we can see what he's going to learn next at level 47. So, almighty damage is pretty much damage that can't be resisted or repelled or anything like that. Maybe it can be repelled, I'm not sure, but definitely not resisted. So, if you have someone that is resistant to physical damage, when you hit them, it's going to do obviously not as much damage as you would expect it to do. So, almighty damage kind of overtakes that resistance and gives like true damage. That's pretty much what it is. Almighty damage is just true damage. Almighty damage is also the type of damage that is given when your team does an all-out attack. So, it's useful in the right situations, of course. There's Akechi right there. You can see his skills right there. Or not skills, but his stats. His HP, SP. Melee attack, range attack, and defense. All very standard stuff if you're familiar with role-playing games or just RPGs in general. But let's go ahead and move on. So like I mentioned earlier with the third eye, items that have this yellow glow, if you steal them, you get an item. So the topaz, actually we don't have to pronounce that. We'll be able to sell that for money, so it's always super useful to just use your third eye, check around, and try to get any items you can, because it definitely does yield good cash in return. Or 10 leather, so that is actually not an item we can sell, but it is an item that we can use for crafting. And of course we can craft infiltration items. The most important one really being lockpicks, which will help you open up locked chests that you'll find around the palace. So as you can see here, this is an ornament that we can steal, but since it doesn't have that yellow glow to it, when we steal it, we actually won't get anything out of it. So really only important to look out for the glowing ones.
Somewhere.
You can go ahead and take this. Silver monocle. The icon to the left of it indicates what kind of an item it is. So the little icon of the golden bars means it's an item that we can sell for cash, and it doesn't really have any other uses beyond that. Liquor Mercury. That icon, that little like silvery one, kind of looks like aluminum foil to me. That indicates that it's an item used for crafting. And my third eye here shows me that there is a vent that we can crawl through, which I feel like is where we're supposed to go, so I'm not going to go that way, and instead I'm going to investigate this sealed door. Just a standard little line of dialogue from the group, and it seems that vent is the only way we can go through, so we'll go ahead and do that.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
I was quick.
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
There's nowhere really for us to run to. So, I guess Akechi's got a point. So, Shadow Sai is, of course, not the real Sai. Once again, this is in her heart. Her distorted cognition of the world and stuff. So this isn't really her. This is more like her heart's manifestation of her. And the store is inaccessible at the moment. So let's just go ahead and talk to Sai. And as you can see, she has quite a different appearance from her usual self. Once again, it's because this isn't the real her. Just kind of a cognition, materialization of her through her heart. You'll see, I mean, assuming I do more palaces, that the shadow of a person tends to look a lot more different than their actual self.
The treasure is located on the manager's floor, at the highest point of this building.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible.
Gotta wonder how Makoto feels about this, seeing this shadow version of her sister, almost like a completely different person.
First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Damn it! Over there!
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her. Let us get after her, Joker.
We'll do just that.
I have something.
But of course, I'm gonna try getting as many items as I can out of here. Because like I said, this isn't actually going to be our proper infiltration of the palace. Rather, we're going to have a small little story event, which is probably going to be fighting either Sai or one of her henchmen that she had with her. And then starting tomorrow in game once again, is going to be our actual infiltration of the palace. So, doesn't hurt to get items now so that we can prepare for the infiltration, buy some new stuff, possibly some new weapons. We'll see what they got on sale.
Somewhere.
Of course, pretty standard practice, at least for me, to just instruct with absolutely everything possible. You don't want to miss something out on accident.
Huh? Is there a safe room around here somewhere?
Alright, so, I guess this is our introduction of safe rooms.
Safe haven. Looks like we can kick back and relax here.
So safe rooms are pretty much what the name implies. They are safe rooms, and here you can actually go ahead and save, because you can only save in certain areas in the game, and in palaces specifically, you can't really save anywhere out and about. You have to go to a safe room to go ahead and save. And actually from here too, we can open up our map, and, well, we can at the moment, but you'll see when we begin the infiltration. You can actually fast travel to other safe rooms and to the entrance of the palace from safe rooms. At safe rooms you can also talk to the team.
Well,
you can go ahead and check your progress, see how everybody's doing.
what are your thoughts?
Checking on how everyone's doing is pretty much going to give you an indication of how everybody's doing in terms of SP, which is pretty much mana points in this game. There are some items that regen it, but it doesn't regen naturally. The only way to really get it all back would be to leave the palace and then come back another day. So checking on everyone's status is pretty important, just to get an idea of how your whole team is doing, if they can continue going on or not, or if you're running low on SP and you're not going to be able to use any of your persona abilities. So,
Yes.
naturally, since we haven't gone into a battle at all yet, we all have max SP.
What are your thoughts?
You can also use items, group items in safe places. Since nobody gets damaged or has lost SP, I can't But let me see if I can show you an example of an item like that. Something like, if I can find one real quick. Something, just trying to find just a random item to show. Pretty much an item that'll be like, you know, maybe restore HP to all allies. Could be used here. So, safe rooms are pretty useful. It's always good to keep an eye out and to go into any of them that you can, because walking into one will actually allow you to fast travel to and from it, so it's always good to go through them. But you can also talk to the team here.
Hey.
Just give you pretty standard lines of dialogue, depending on what's going on. I guess that would be a relief. Yusuke is a bit of a special case, and you'll see why.
I see.
So you can actually ask Yusuke to duplicate and create skill cards. And that's only because I have his Confidant maxed out, as you can see here. So Confidants give you different abilities that you can take advantage of that'll help you out in the core gameplay loop. So for Yusuke's example, he has the ability to create and duplicate skill cards, and it is because of life painting here that he's able to do it on the spot. So skill cards, just to explain very briefly, are pretty much like CDs from Pokemon. I have a few here. So if I were to give any of my personas one of these skill cards, they will learn the skill that is on the card. So Frey, for example, which is a nuclear skill, if I were to give it to any of my personas, they will be able to learn that skill. And, you know, so he's able to, like I said, duplicate them, so I can have multiple Frey cards and create them. So I believe you can write down a skill on the skill card. I think you need to have one skill card to be able to duplicate and create it.
Okay, let's get back to exploring.
I can't just get some super powerful skill and ask Yusuke to create a whole bunch of skill cards for it. I need to already have a skill card with that on it before, so we can continue exploring around real quick. I know that the elevator is where we have to go next, so...
Treasure chest spotted. Must be something good inside.
And that's why it pays to always explore and not go the way you're supposed to. So we're able to get Confused Vial S, which is an item that will allow us to have a chance to confuse an enemy, pretty much make them forget how to use skills, what they're doing, etc. So chests like that can be expected around the palace, and you'll usually all have a very useful item in it, so it's always worth going for the chest. Even if you're not going to use the item, you know, you still got something out of it. I guess you could sell it if you really desire. Just walked around in a complete circle trying to find how to get in there.
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Member's card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a player's club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a player's club.
Ryuji isn't exactly the sharpest tool, evidently.
Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but...
Yeah, something tells me it's not that simple.
A shadow!
As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you after all.
It would be absolutely hilarious if Akechi just got bodied in this match. Or in this battle, at least. That'd be hilarious. Just like Pinocchio? Yep, his mask really... It's so weird. I really do like his outfit, but his mask kind of kills it for me. Because of that damn nose. Yeah, I have high expectations of you, Akechi.
I promise to
Throw
surpass
pressure on
even
him.
such lofty hopes as those.
Okay, show off. So this is kind of redundant because I just showed off his persona earlier, but here's a cool cutscene. And this is a great song, by the way. This song plays during Persona Awakenings.
Let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood!
So Persona Awakenings usually are a pretty eventful event, but since Akechi has already awoken to his persona, we don't get to see a cutscene like that. So this song plays during Persona Awakenings, because right after you get into a battle with them, and it's just a cool little show off of the character. So we can go ahead and look at Robin Hood. Like I said, I already showed off a lot of his skills, so let's go ahead and hit this guy with less attack. He's not weak to it, so I'm gonna hit him with the curse skill now. And he seems he nullifies curse. That's just a bit of a waste. I don't believe this guy has a weakness at the moment, so it really just benefits us to just use our best attacks. That kinda hurt.
This is a part of me!
Let me guess. He's resistant and nullifies everything but blast, huh? Well, let's just... Should be done here, actually? Just about. Finish him off. And we level up to level 50.
Alright, level up.
Not bad. And of course we get an HP and SP increase from that.
You're right.
Alright, so that was honestly kind of uneventful, returning back to the real world. This is a great song, by the way. Has this played before? It has to have, right? It's like it hasn't. And now we get to text Akechi? I don't remember his push it looking like that. But now he's in the group chat, which I don't know who invited Akechi to the group chat. We should have two group chats, one with Akechi and then one without. But just don't tell him about the other one. That seems to be the perfect plan. Seems he catches on fast. Nah. Yeah, sure we will.
The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got. Okay.
And here's Mishima. I don't think we've been introduced to Mishima yet on stream. Mishima is pretty much Phantom Thieves fan #1. He is our biggest fan, our biggest supporter. And he is like the sole admin and moderator of the Phantom Aficionado website, which is pretty much just a Phantom Thieves fan site where people also post requests of changes of heart, so he is a bit useful to us. That being said, Mishima is also a bit annoying. He has like that little brother vibe. Like that little brother who like desperately wants to hang out with you and your friends. He just kind of won't leave you alone. But still an innocent dude, so can't hate on him too much. He does help out.
So people are turning on us even in his survey? Her popularity is really at an all-time low.
Considering that that's supposed to be a Phantom Thieves fan site, yeah, it's pretty bad if we're getting a lot of hate on our own fan site.
Hey! Yep.
I should write
There
something.
definitely is something unique about Akechi. We actually can do stuff tonight, so... Well, at least stuff in LeBlanc, so let's go ahead and look at the TV first, see what's going on. And it seems that they're showing an episode of Phoenix Man. Or Phoenix Rangers, my bad. Phoenix Rangers for the Men Are. Which is pretty much the in-universe... it's just Power Rangers. But watching these little segments on TV is always amusing. Red Eagle's crush after Black Falcon's shocking betrayal. He's not the only traitor. Revive and fight, Phoenix Rangers. Oh, snap. Dude, Persona is a fantastic franchise. The Steam game Persona 4 Golden. Ooh, boy, it's a toss-up, but Persona 4 Golden might be the best Persona game. Interesting that you bring that up, though. I guess I'll talk a little bit about this. I'm a little tripped out because I have done the math multiple times in my head. There are the same amount of members in the Phantom Thieves that there are in the Investigation Squad in Persona 4. That being said, I feel like Persona 4's main cast is like smaller. Like, the cast feels a lot tighter than in Persona 5, which, like I said, is weird because they have the same number of members. I guess it's just a difference in writing. But Persona 4 Golden, if you're interested in it, is actually pretty interesting because it takes a lot of heavy influence from JoJo Part 4, you know, straight down to the story. JoJo Part 4 takes place in a small town, about investigating murders, trying to get the serial killer. Persona 4 Golden is the exact same story. It takes place in a small town. It's about investigating murders, trying to catch a serial killer. And I guess if you haven't noticed yet, which would be fine because I haven't actually gotten into any battles until right now, but the personas themselves are heavily based on or influenced by the idea of stands. I guess it'll make more sense if I show like a party member's persona. So like, you know, Yusuke's persona, Morgana's, An's, Yusuke. You could see that they're pretty influenced by the idea of stands. Pretty interesting stuff. There's a lot of JoJo influence in this series.
Mm-hmm.
But playing with you in a stream would be fantastic. Let me know though. I guess you can continue watching this playthrough and see what you come up with.
Hey.
So like I said, last time I read Call Me Chief, since I had that speed reading book, I was only able to read like 2 chapters and there's 3. So reading it now,
make sure you close up.
We'll finish the book up.
Wow. Oh.
So I got social points from this, but like I said, I already maxed them out, so it's a little not needed, but there's not really much I can do in LeBlanc at night, so just spending time doing something is worth it. And this is a very important in-game day, October 30th, because that means that finally, on stream, I have gotten into the core gameplay loop of Persona 5 Royale. Pretty much all of the stream up until now and all of last stream was just story events, and that's what happens in between palaces. You get like this large chunk of story going on. But I finally reached the actual gameplay, so you people won't think I'm crazy playing some visual novel. Now I can actually show off all of this game. At least what the point of it is. So I'm getting an invite by this kid, and I'll explain about this a bit later. Well, I guess it's a good thing, because this game can be pretty visual novel-y at times. Like I said, just a whole bunch of story events. Yeah, that'd be cool. The time has the time has come and so has Makoto. The time has come and so has Makoto. Hey, she texted me alone. She didn't even text the group chat. I don't know about that, Makoto. What's going on? And it's good to hear that you don't mind playing visual novels. Personally, like...
Okay.
I can't say I can really get into them. I guess it would really have to depend on like the subject matter, but... I don't know. Glad to hear that you can enjoy them, though. So like I said, the game has opened up. He's dressed like me now? Oh my god. Considering that there's no creative character or anything in this game, that's it's a little concerning. Look at he's got glasses, that black jacket, jeans. Oh my god. That's a little scary. And you want to get mad at me for naming him after me?
I should write.
Let's go ahead and save. Joker kind of has the... It was just funny. Yeah, I know you wouldn't actually mad or anything.
Hey.
Alright, so... Like I said, we can actually check this out. Well, first let me watch the TV, because it's always nice watching the TV. Cruel and inhumane? Jesus.
I can't forgive them.
What man? Talk to Soji real quick, see what's up with him. Nice talk. We can actually explore now. We can explore Tokyo. And we have different areas we can explore, as you can see here. Pretty much all of this we can go to, at least all that's not grayed out we can go to. So, he said, man, it's Akechi. I think he's talking about Pitbull, actually. You know, Akechi used to have a bunch of supporters. I think now he actually still does have a lot of supporters, but... I still don't like Akechi. So now this game has opened up to us, and this is like the 50th time I've said this, but we're actually free to spend our day-to-day lives however we want. The most important thing we have to do right now is take care of Sai's Palace. So you can see in the top right, days until Investigation 21. That's going to be our deadline. We can open up our calendar right here, and you'll see these days are vital for Sai's Palace. But we can't really do anything you want. Like, I can open up the network log, and you'll see people spend time with the character, went somewhere, or went to the palace. I got a text message from Yuji asking me to go to the palace. I'll respond to that later, but now we can walk around, talk to NPCs, or at least listen to them. Yeah, I'm sure that guy's not going to be up to anything later. A lot of talk about politics and people being unhappy with them in the game. It makes me wonder what the next little arc's gonna be about. It's not like that guy. We could talk to. Oh my god, no! usually these two characters here have a dog with them. And the last few little times I've listened in on them, they've been talking about how the dog is getting old. The fact that the dog is not here with them does not give me high hopes. Oh, what the hell? She thinks we did that to the dog? They didn't say that. Oh my god, I feel bad now. We can talk to, we can go see to Cammy, see what she's up to. Let's see what she has for
Please
sale.
head to the exam room.
Unfortunately, I'm not really gonna be able to spend time with Takemi. I feel bad now reading what you're saying. I'm not gonna be able to spend time with Takemi. I'm not gonna be able to spend time with Takemi because I've already maxed out her confidant. So there's no real point to me spending time with her. But I mean, I could still buy stuff from her.
Okay, which one?
So the Takemi is pretty much the go-to for buying healing items. She has some new items actually.
It cost me a lot to make, but I'm confident that it'll be very effective.
Yeah, get used to her talking. Takemi's cool, but she does not shut the hell up when you're buying stuff. You want her to step on you? Look at those heels. You see those stilettos? You need her. I mean, that's what you're into. I'm gonna be real, I don't think I need to buy any healing items right now.
You want a shot?
Accessories. This is where things get important. You see this SP
Try not to
adhesive?
suffer any unnecessary injuries. I want the data I collect from you to be of use.
I'll try my best.
I feel like you have a different vibe going on.
Oh god, I gotta get out of here before horny levels become critical. Anyways,
Try not
let
to
me.
suffer
I'm trying.
any unnecessary injuries.
Yeah, she
I
just
want the
she
data
doesn't
I
shut up.
collect from you
Anyways,
to be of use.
SP adhesive is a very important accessory because
I feel like you have a different vibe going on.
That's what I'm saying. She won't shut up.
Take your time.
How many times she's gonna interrupt me? SP adhesive is important because it actually. I can't talk with her. It actually regens SP just by wearing it. And the good thing with maxing out Takemi's confidant is that, as you can see in the bottom left, I have a half off from every item in her shop. So this would typically be 100,000 yen. I already have 3. I'm gonna go ahead and buy one more because I have the cash for it.
Take care.
And we'll see who we can put on later. And that's all we're gonna do here for now. You need to match vibes with her. Once again, I'm sorry I already maxed out her confidant. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm trying to show off stuff in her shop. She just won't shut up. I mean, no disrespect to Kemi, but shut up. So, like I was mentioning earlier, confidants give you unique abilities and just things you can do in order to. I don't want to watch you do it. I can do it myself at one point. Watch me do what? Oh, I get what you're saying now. Anyways, confidants, as I'm saying. So, during your free time, day-to-day life, you can hang out with friends or other people and rank up with their confidant, which is pretty much a social link. Romance to Kemi, I get you now. As you can see, I've already maxed out a few people. Yusuke, Sojiro on, Ryuji, what the hell is, I keep forgetting her name. Yeah, her. Takemi, Kawakami, Hifumi, Mishima, Yoshida, and well, this is a interesting case, but so let's use Yusuke as an example like I did earlier. So every time I rank up my confidant rank with Yusuke, I get something unique that'll benefit me here. So like, you know, I already explained card duplication, but let's say like Harrison recovery here. So getting Yusuke's confidant up at a certain rank unlocks Harrison recovery, which as you can see there, causes a chance to cure status elements. That's going to be Yusuke. And then Adur also he would withstand an otherwise fatal attack. Protect is he'll be protecting me if something were to like get attacked, were to kill me or whatever. Second Awakening pretty much means he gets an upgraded persona. So going back to stats, just Yusuke for example, this persona isn't actually the persona he starts off with. This is his awakened persona, which is what you get from maxing out his confidant. But, you know, what about someone that's not in our party? So let's say Sojiro, for example. He gives us different benefits for maxing out his confidant. So I can make coffee and curry from LeBlanc, which are items that will actually restore SP when used. So that's super useful. Another example would be, let's say, I already showed off to Kemi, but her, for example. This is actually a super important confidant. I can use her to read my fortune, which will pretty much, like for example, money reading. If I did that, it will temporarily increase money and from battle affinity, will deepen my bond with the confidant. So basically the point I'm getting across is the confidants are super important in this game, and it's a good idea to try maxing out as much as you can. They all give you, you know, good benefits and stuff like that. I'm almost close to maxing out Makoto's, and you can see. So next at rank 10, once I max her out, she's gonna get her awakened persona. This playthrough, I'm trying to go for an all max social link run. So I already have a few maxed out. Futaba, since I just recently got her, is pretty low, but yep, that's pretty much it. So here's Yusuke.
It's you.
Just vibing in the corner. So I can ask him to hang out, which hanging out with the confidant would be what increases them. But
I should have known.
I don't have any purpose to hanging out with him, so. Just going around, looking at what NPCs are saying. We can talk to this homeless dude. What's up, homeless dude? Yeah, his story's a bit sad, but I think it'll be resolved pretty soon, depending on what we decide to do. This guy, this NPC with a guitar, is probably... Oh, people are dressing up for Halloween! Oh my god! I didn't even realize this! I'm sorry I got so excited by this, but check that out. Oh my god, there's like a ton of people too! Anyways, as I was saying, this NPC here with the guitar is one of my absolute favorite NPCs in the whole game. Because his whole gimmick is that he wants to be like a rock star, he wants to make music and stuff. And he'll perform his music for you, and his lyrics are the absolute worst thing. I don't have the heart to tell him that they're bad though, I just like listening to them. His lyrics, they remind me of like the like that Ram Ranch song. That's the same like vibe I get from them. Oh, seems that this guy's dreams may not be all too realized. The time has come. What is everyone talking about? The time has come. So have I. Sounds tough. Some dudes talking, vibing. Life in Japan, everyday life. Go to Central Street, see what's going on here, and I'm sorry, but I'm just a little like taken aback by all this Halloween stuff, man. I haven't seen this before. This is super cool. But it's not even Halloween yet, though. Like in game, at least. It's not for another day, so I don't know why they're all dressed up already. So the reason I came here was because I wanted to go to this shop back here, where we actually have a confidant of ours. We can't hang out with him right now. You can only hang out with him at night. Alright, Pistol. That's a good name. So this is pretty much our go-to weapons and armor shop. And like I was talking about the items that I had taken from the palace earlier, we can go ahead and sell them all.
I guess that's fine. Okay.
And let's see if there's any weapons for us to buy.
Really
I kind of have money to spend, so I'm probably just gonna buy everybody a weapon, a new weapon at least. I don't think it hurts to go for the best right now. I don't know if I want to buy a Akechi weapon though. Akechi can stay with this.
Alright, which one?
Cheap ass weapon.
We just got in a new gun. It ain't very good, but it's popular with enthusiasts.
What is it? What kind of gun is that? Toy ray gun. Nice gun. What the hell? I guess we'll see it in game, but I find it interesting that we all have these model pistols and shotguns, and then here comes Akechi with this toy ray gun.
Alright. Come again.
Let me go ahead and see if the armor that we have on us right now is any good. Actually do have some armor that would be better for us. Interesting. So Futaba is another unique case. Like I said, she doesn't actually fight, so don't worry too much about giving her like good equipment because it's just kind of go to waste. As you can see, she doesn't even have melee or ranged weapons. The only thing I'd say would really matter is the accessory. In this case, I gave her the team glasses so that she could level up faster, give us some more buffs. Well, let's go ahead and buy weapons.
What's up? Yo. Okay. Alright, which one?
I don't see any point in being stingy right now, so let's just go ham.
That's what you're choosing. You better not use it to pull a prank.
And I just got an award, check that out.
You like it? That's what you're choosing? You change your mind? How's that? That's what you're choosing? You like it?
I think that calls for a celebration.
Break it, okay?
I got an award in game.
That's what you better not use it to pull a prank.
Wait a minute, Saber?
That time of year when schools hold their athletic meets, huh? Those starting pistols aren't ours, you know. We don't sell them here.
Can I ask why Akechi has toy like an authentic imitation energy sword for kids? Why does he have like?
How's that?
Whatever. He has. Wait a minute. Does he have a lightsaber?
All right, sounds good.
I'm gonna hope he doesn't. I'm gonna be incredibly jealous if Akechi has a lightsaber. Yeah, you can also customize your guns here.
Nice weather like this makes me want to go up into the mountains.
Because he's a freak? That does make sense. We're all walking in with like knives and, like I said, pistols, shotguns, and here he is with a toy ray gun and a lightsaber he got from Disneyland. Accuracy 85. I'm gonna go ahead and increase accuracy to this gun.
That's what you're choosing. Better not use it to pull a prank.
And then, considering that the shotguns have pretty low accuracy,
shotgun, not sure thing.
I'm also gonna put accuracy in here. Star Slayer. Actually, this is worse than what he has now. How is that possible? Yeah, so some people don't need a new gun.
That's what you're choosing.
You can get a new gun for Yusuke. Okay. Oh my, 75% accuracy. Let's get that up a bit.
It's that time of year when schools hold their athletic meets, huh? You like it?
And I guess just for some variety, we're gonna give Makoto more damage.
That's what you choose, sure thing. That's a... You gonna buy that?
Yeah, let's give Haru a gun called the Town Burner. Is she good? And let's
Nice
give it some
weapon.
more accuracy,
That one
only
good.
because the more experience that weapon tends to miss a lot.
That's when you're
Akechi,
just
that will
too
give
bad
him
I
his
used
stupid
it
ray
to pull a
gun.
prank.
Let's go for accuracy. He already has pretty high damage. And then I think we're pretty good on
Come again.
other stuff. So here is Shinya. He wants to hang out with us, but I'm actually not going to because I don't really want to. So it's super important in Persona that you try to get palaces out of the way ASAP. Because when you get a palace out of the way, you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the waiting period. So 21 days I have right now to complete this palace. If I finish it right now, that's going to be 20 in-game days that I have to do whatever. Hang out with friends, raise up social skills if I didn't already, just all kinds of stuff. So, like I said, it is always super important to prioritize completing the palace first. Some people might think that completing a palace in one day is not doable. It is entirely doable. Entirely doable, especially like towards like the late game, like I'm in right now. It's super easy to do. It's harder in the earlier game, especially when you don't have like any items and stuff that restore SP for you. But at this point, it's So, considering that I want to get it out ASAP, I'm actually going to go ahead and go in today. But I'm just gonna look at the map real quick. Haru. That's interesting. So today, Haru's social link actually opens up for us, so we can start talking to our girl. But that's gonna have to wait for now, as much as I want to. Let's go to the palace. So let's respond to Ryuji's text.
Oh, Mako-chan. I didn't realize we'd take the same train.
Haru. What a coincidence. I was just thinking of you.
Yeah, Haru was kind of cute in that fit.
Oh, were you?
Yep. How should I put this? Our battles from this point forward are only going to get tougher, right? So, I've been reflecting on our approaches to combat in the hopes of finding some new tactics.
Thinking about you, whatever you're about to see. Uh-oh.
In the end, I came up with something, but I realized I'll need your help with it.
Me? Sure. If I can be of any help, I'd love to work with you on this.
I appreciate it. So, what I'm thinking is...
Mako-chan?
They're gonna boost team morale with that.
Now that I think about it, this is probably going to sound rather absurd.
Don't worry. If it's your idea, Mako-chan, I'm sure it'll be great.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Well, ready to hear it?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
So, any thoughts?
What a great idea!
She seems into it. Whatever it is they talked about.
Honored to help.
Oh, thank you. Well, I hope it works out.
Just leave it to me. But wow, Mako-chan, you come up with some pretty bold moves sometimes.
Bold? That's how you're gonna describe it?
I really look up to you for that.
Do you? I'm not sure how that makes me feel, but thank you.
The star will grant us our wish if it's based on such a great plan. I'm positive.
I'll explain what she's talking about right now. I think there's gonna be a pop-up that talks about it.
So, this is the location you've been using as a hideout.
What is Akechi wearing?
We just
Whatever.
get started?
Forced investigation will take place on November 20th. That's our deadline this time.
Is there any possibility of that investigation being moved to an earlier date?
I highly doubt it.
How can you be so sure? Didn't they want to catch us as soon as they possibly could?
They may be corrupt, but they are still a bureaucracy. Certain steps must be taken in order to continue forward. Unless their situation becomes extremely dire, they won't act with only circumstantial evidence.
I'm impressed, Detective Man. You sure know a lot about internal affairs.
Detective Man?
Yes, he is quite promising.
No, don't praise him!
Well, this is a purely give-and-take relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
You taught me the inner workings of the Phantom Thieves, so it's only fair I return the favor.
Wait, I don't think I was supposed to.
And I will be sure to contact everyone if the investigation team makes any odd movements.
That would be helpful.
All right.
So Makoto and Haru's showtime has been unlocked, which is what they were talking about right now. I'm so angsty towards him. I don't like him. I don't like him. So Makoto and Haru's showtime has been unlocked, which, like I said, is what they were just talking about. So showtimes are a new addition to Persona 5 Real. Pretty much when two characters have a showtime unlocked, there's a chance that in battle, if an enemy is weak enough that they're pretty much close to death, you can do a showtime move, which is a, like animated, kind of super flashy attack, like tag team move between two characters. So hopefully I'll be able to show off at least one today.
I'll just add this.
Let's go ahead and save. It always helps to save, especially before heading into a palace. Never know when we need to come back in case we screwed up in the preparation phase. Hold a meeting.
Yes.
Okay, time for the meeting.
Yeah, pretty much like a legendary finish, like a dramatic finish in a fighting game. Feels like we're kind of OP. Look, Futaba's cool. This is the thing that bugs me about her. Sometimes she can't talk without saying like a video game reference. I'm like, Futaba, please, shut the hell up. She out loud said, we're kind of OP.
That will bring our meeting to a close. Good work, everyone.
Whatever. You could check them out vibing. Haru's drinking tea, I'm assuming. It might be coffee. Yusuke's just eating. Akechi is checking out my bed, I guess. What is he doing? Futaba, no, yeah, Futaba's a gamer. There's no like way around it. She's a gamer. She really do be gaming. Makoto's doing homework like a nerd.
Come on.
Anyways, let's go to the
Let's
palace. This song's pretty sweet, dude. I like this palace theme.
Oh, we going? Okay, sure. Let's roll.
Do I have outfits for... And just out of curiosity, I do. What should I put on him? Freaking sweet. I'm not gonna keep that on him. Hold up. What the f— I'm sorry. I'm just kind of amusing myself with these outfits. Let's get on with this. Wait a minute. Hold up. Do I have... Is there a Sonic outfit for Morgana in this game? I don't think there is. I'm gonna crap myself if there is. There's not. God damn it. I was so excited to see him in a Sonic outfit. Yeah. Look at him. You see how close he was to me? What's he doing? Over here's the Velvet Room, which I will probably talk about later. I don't think I need to go to it right now. Did I already save? I did not. So let's save right now. I think we can just... Might as well just teleport to the safe room.
We're here. What do we do now, Joker?
Talk to people.
Hey!
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't like that, man. Futaba's on her laptop. I don't know how that works in the metaverse, but she's on it regardless. Browsing through freaking 4chan like an epic gamer.
Hey.
Let me explain later. Anyways, so the key to finishing palaces in one day is to conserve your SP, which, like I said, is pretty much your mana. I mean, at this point in the game, you should have access to like SP regen items, so it's not too bad, but pretty much the point I'm trying to get across is to avoid fights when you can. Because that means you're just preserving SP, which will be helpful for all the mini-bosses that you're going to have to fight in. So if I use my third eye, this guy has a green outline to him, which... Let me go back to hiding, oh my god. Yeah, he can't see us, by the way, we're hiding. If I go to Ryuji's Confidant, which I believe this was added in Royale, this wasn't in the original game, he has this skill called Insta-Kill, which is super overpowered, because that means that if there's an enemy outlined in green,
I'll reveal your true form.
You just have to run into them and you'll defeat them. Them being green pretty much means that they are like such a lower level than us that like it's pretty much a given that we'll win that fight. So that's just the game's way of skipping the fight for us. As opposed to these characters who are outlined in blue, I would have to fight them if I were to go up to them. So this path is blocked off. Let's see where we can try heading to. Vent is closed, so no purpose in going there. We should be able to, yep, go through here. And this is... this is just where we came from, isn't it? Well, it shows how much I know. But while we're here...
I have something.
Might as well take those items. So like I mentioned, items or objects that have that yellow glow to it, pretty important. It gives you both crafting items and items to sell.
I can see it.
So good for cash. Anyways, this is like the entrance to the place, so let's head to that other place. I don't think we're gonna be able to avoid a fight against those two shadows, but considering that according to Futaba we're OP, I don't think there'll be much trouble anyways.
I can feel it.
Oh, okay, I'm not surprised. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that he saw us. Huh.
Let's go.
Okay, that's sweet. This song's actually really good though.
Her skills will work.
So, well, yep, this is pretty much the battle system. I guess I've already fought against these two, or at least I have them in my compendium, because I already know their weaknesses and nullifications and strength. So you see that they're weak against curse attack, so I can just go ahead and curse attack on him. He's dead. And then do it on you. And not taken out just yet, but we might as well go ahead and do an all-out attack. Show it off. And Futaba said to chime in. So we'll get to see her all-out attack splash screen. So every character has a unique one. Futaba, she doesn't do that all the time. She only does that every now and then, so...
Alright.
It's pretty cool that she decided to show off right now.
Leave the noobs and let's go.
Leave the noobs and let's go. Alright. We'll do Futaba. So like I said, it's super important to avoid fights when you can.
Indeed.
The back rooms? Futaba, you're gonna do some pro hacking. So actually in this game, for This is the back rooms. For Persona 5 Royale, they added in a new battle theme that happens when you ambush a character, or a shadow. So, since I did an ambush that last one, he saw me. It played last surprise, but hopefully I'll be able to ambush somebody and show off the brand new song that they put in. I'm gonna look a little goofy, just kind of traversing around these hiding spots, but like I've been saying, it's super important to avoid fights, so staying hidden is a sure way of ensuring that it won't get spotted. Okay. What an odd rude placement. It doesn't really do anything. It doesn't really serve any purpose. Whatever. I'm not here to give my judgments and criticisms on dungeon design.
Stay vigilant.
Woo! He almost spotted us. Which, I don't know why I freaked out. Because light work. So, an enemy having a blue outline means that they are a lower level than you. Now, of course, you should be cautious with that, because that doesn't mean that they're like, 20 levels lower than you. It could be just one level, so. You should still expect a challenge, but for the most part, you shouldn't have to worry too much about it.
See it.
The effect of the cognitive world is weak here. There may be a safe room close by.
Looks like we can use this place to rest.
So if I wanted, I could just leave, but of course I'm not gonna do that. Also, I should probably explain what that was on the top left. So on the top left, that is pretty much the security level of the palace. It being at 0% means that we're gonna be facing like standard shadows. The higher it gets, the more powerful enemies will start to pop up. The meter goes up when...
Roger. Let's go. We're counting on you, Joker.
The meter goes up when enemies spot you, and you can make it go down by pretty much just taking out enemies, ambushing them, and it'll make it lower. But also because of a confidant skill that I have with Oya, I am able to lower the security level every time I enter a safe room. So once again, confidant abilities, super useful. They're definitely worth going for. I'm trying to figure out where we should start heading. Places to explore. This is my first time going to this palace, so this is where the
I'll reveal your true form.
blind part comes in. So he's gonna be the new song. Since I ambushed this persona, or shadow.
Now just don't lose. This enemy's beneath us.
So I don't know any of this person's weakness or strengths. So it's just gonna help to kind of hit them with, ow, anything.
It should be easy if we stay focused.
What the? Come on. No, that sucked. Whatever.
It should be easy if we stay focused.
Alright, so physical attacks are going to be kind of futile against this person. I just cannot catch a break with this, can I? Hopefully Haru can do some stuff, right? Oh my god, Akechi does have a lightsaber!
It's time. This isn't it.
You're kidding me. So I'm just kind of hitting them with attacks of different elements to kind of see what they're weak against. So you can see now, I can start to see some of their stats. They're not weak against, wind or psi skills or curse skills. They nullify bless, so there's no point using bless against them. And they're strong against gunshots. So, ow! Oh my god! You cannot catch a break with this. This is embarrassing. Just take him out.
Glad we won, just like I thought.
That was embarrassing. That was so stupid. I'm gonna have, I'm gonna have On heal us, or at least heal Akechi and Morgana because they need it. There's a treasure chest here, so Got a Snuff Soul, which is an SP restoring item, which is always useful. Roll call. What's going on? Okay. So red ally means that they're a higher level than us, so let's not go that way for now. I think there's some stuff here I didn't go through. So let's just open up all the paths we can. What's up, Julian? Thanks for dropping by.
See it.
Did I? I was honestly a little confused. Did I come through here already? Well,
Look,
I'm gonna take those now.
chest. Why don't we crack it open?
I can feel it.
This sounds confusing. Where am I going? There's a door there I haven't gone through. This is a part of the game where you fight things. Yeah, I'm finally doing action now. So, hopefully you won't be bored anymore. But the problem is... Oh, we'll see, huh? The problem is I am trying to avoid fights at the moment because that's to conserve my SP, which is pretty much my mana. So, even though I can fight, you probably won't see too many. Apologies. Where is this Will See that we're going to tell me about? Is it in there? I believe so. Is that a Destroy Desire though?
I can see it.
What's so inherently bad about that? I don't... I think I'm gonna have to take out that guy. This song rocks. I don't see any other path to go. I mean, unless I'm blind, I don't see another path, so... Let's go for it, I guess.
Two foes. You can take this nice and easy. Fire will work.
Once again, just kind of hit them with random skills, see what they're weak and strong against. Nice! Alright, so we found out that they're weak against wind. So if you hit an enemy with their weakness, you knock them down. If you knock down all enemies, you have the opportunity to do an all-out attack. So let's absolutely go for that. Take advantage of it. Does a lot of damage. There's rarely instances where you shouldn't do an all-out attack. That's a lot of SP, I don't know about that. Let's try hitting them with Blast. Which, yeah, is not going to finish them off. Oh god, please no. Yeah, so the same thing happens to you on your end. If you get hit with your weakness, the enemy, you get knocked down and the enemy has a chance to go again. I'm hoping we can finish this off without any real casualties. And we were able to do so. And we got a security keycard, which is exactly what we needed. And I'm gonna go ahead and have Morgana heal bot us. Right here. Because that smacked. That really did hurt a lot. And I didn't want it to. So, I'm assuming you can see the key card on here. What? What do we got over here? Just the room. I should probably go back and get that wheel seat in a bit. Those are pretty important. Man, another mini boss like already? We just fought one. Well, I'm gonna take this opportunity to go back and get that wheel seat. And I'll explain what those are as I go get it. If I can remember where it is, because this layout is a little confusing to me. Was it through here? Yes, I think it was. Yeah, it was through here. So wheel seats are pretty important. They're also a new addition to Persona 5 Royale. They got it added into every single palace. They are pretty much a new optional objective you can get in a palace. There's 3 of them in each palace.
Hey, a will seed.
I'm just aiming to cut him off. I'm so sorry, but collecting all 3 of them will give you a unique item that you can go ahead and later on craft it into a new accessory that'll help you out. It gives you a little buff. But I'd say the more better aspect of wheel seeds is that getting them restores a small amount of SP to you, which is super useful because, like I said, SP conservation is super important in this game, especially if you're trying to complete palaces in one day. So as you can see there, I got
Mind if I do, Sai-san?
Okay, Akechi. So you can see there, I restored a little bit of SP back, which is useful, which means I won't have to use any items or anything like that. But speaking of, I should probably equip some of those SP adhesives that I got. Otherwise they're just going to waste, but I'll do that a little later.
See it.
You know, let's actually go ahead and save. Just because we took out a mini-boss and...
Let's take 5.
It would suck to have to do that again. Talk to Ryuji while we're here.
Come on.
We already got a card though.
I'll just add
pretty
this.
kind of.
They're not onto us yet. All right, let's roll.
No, Makoto's not the teacher. Makoto is the student council president though.
I have something.
The teacher is Kawakami. How would you get up there?
I can feel it.
Well, I guess we'll find out later. Can I not hide here? Okay, I can.
Oh?
Are you using Eagle Vision? Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's called Third Eye. That is almost like pretty much exactly what it is. That's actually how I explained it earlier when I was describing. It's pretty much just Eagle Vision.
I see.
Alright, like I said, I just like interacting with everything. Making sure I don't miss anything. But yeah, the Third Eye helps you see things like objectives and collectibles, items and stuff. So for instance, it shows me that there's a vent here that I can climb through. So if I wasn't able to see it, it would help me out. And I don't see anything else to do, so let's go for this mini-boss.
Are you ready? Yes.
I'll reveal your true form.
Okay, that was the first time that is procced for me. That is an ability that you get from Shinya's confidant, who was the kid earlier that asked me out to the arcade.
It's time.
So that is a bullet-based all-out attack, and I guess that's how it looks. That's my first time seeing it. So.
Don't do anything reckless.
Persona.
Once again, don't really know what this guy's weak against, so just hitting him with random abilities will be nice until you figure out what he's weak to. Okay, that was fantastic. So he absorbs or he drains wind. So he just healed, which is friggin' sweet. And hopefully he does not smack hard. Oh, we just found his weakness.
Ooh, not bad, Noir.
Not bad at all.
They're done for! Here he comes!
Critical read up doesn't really matter. We should be able to take him out this round.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool! They're done for!
And there is Joker's all attack splash screen. Julian, you might recognize that auto attack as Joker's ult from Smash. Leveling up some party members get new skills. So you can see here for Koto's case, it's like the same thing as Pokemon. Either replace one of the skills that she already knows, or get rid of this. So considering this is heavy nuke damage to one foe and she has heavy or medium, it'd probably be best to replace this one, medium nuke damage, and replace with heavy, because if you have heavy damage, just no real reason to be using nuke damage. When's the Eyes of Heaven stream though? Maybe soon. Maybe I'll play it just
The enemy dropped some cards.
just as like a special one-off stream. I could probably play just a small bit of it. I actually never beat the story mode for that, so maybe I can do that too after I beat this game.
Ah, aren't those what we're looking for? Oh, there are no names on them. They'll be unusable if they remain unregistered.
I can handle that. Okay, first registration complete. I wasn't sure what name to give it, so I just thought of a random one. Taro Tanaka.
Sounds sweet.
Aren't they gonna figure that out?
They already know what we look like, and that we've intruded into the palace. Then again, it's probably better to be safe than sorry. Okay, the fake name for this card is a little more elaborate this time. Shinji Nakanomatsu. I also found a map of the casino.
Oh god, the reason I found that funny, I might be wrong, but I believe that is a reference to a character from Persona 3. I think both of these names are. So, that's pretty amusing.
Joker, you can hold on to this card and the map. Don't lose them, okay?
Okay.
As for the Taro Tanaka card... Crow, get rid of it next time you see a garbage can.
Why me?
These kinds of chores always fall to the newbie.
Alright, I like that thinking.
Oh.
Look, I found the perfect exit. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
We can also use that elevator now, right?
Should be able to with those cards.
According to the map, it would be quicker to use this path than to go back the way we came. Come, let's hurry on.
So now that we have a map of the palace, okay, what's going on here? Okay, that's definitely not suspicious.
Very well. Let us go.
I'm just supposed to let that go? What the hell is that? Anyways, now that we have a map of the palace, if I open up the map, we can actually see the layout of the whole place. So, or at least the layout of this place, I guess. As we enter a new area, we should be able to see the layout of it. Let's go ahead and explore this. Show a clip of you wearing the mask. I'm not gonna wear the mask. I don't want to wear the mask. It's for display purposes only.
I have something.
For anyone that's confused, I have a replica model of Joker's mask that came with the Phantom Thieves edition of this game.
Focus.
Don't try asking other people to tell me to put on the mask.
I see.
Are they conning people? I mean, why am I surprised? I'm not getting tag teamed by you two. I'm not wearing that mask. I don't mean to disappoint, but it's not happening. I really want to know, how am I supposed to get up there? Actually, I think I have an idea. I'm hoping this is the way. Huh. What secret? Wait, what's the point of this? Well, at least I completed the area of the map. I don't wear that mask. I am not a Redditor. I probably should have... Whatever. I'll take this opportunity to save.
Let's take 5.
Speaking of taking 5, I'm gonna go ahead and take a small little restroom break. I guess y'all can do the same. So I'll be back real quick. We'll continue exploring this palace. See you in just a moment. This is not an intermission screen. This is just the standard that comes with PlayStation. But that's what I was saying earlier, though. I kind of wish Sony would... Where's Jericho to entertain us? Should I get my webcam? No, I shouldn't. Jericho is probably asleep right now. I don't want to wake him up just to do a flip or something. But this is what I was saying earlier. I think they should probably give a bit more tools and stuff for... like streaming. Like if we were able to have like a custom be right back screen or something like that, that'd be nice. But like I said, I guess that's just the price to pay for streaming directly from a PlayStation. Hello. Welcome, welcome.
What do you think?
I did save, right? Did someone... I'm just gonna save. Thank you for being such a loyal subscriber. Yeah, if you stream through PC, yeah, then you can actually like especially like Streamlabs and stuff, you can actually set up stuff, but that kind of requires a capture card, which I don't have. Thanks for digging my streams, man.
Now let's go.
I've only done a few, but I'm hoping to start doing a lot more. Hey, let's keep the chat civil. I guess that's what the purpose of this was then, it was just a shortcut. So let's go ahead and use that. I can't get over how groovy this song is, man. This song was in Dancing Moonlight, or Dancing Star Night, which I already played and 100%ed, but that was a remix. This, hearing this is like almost for the first time. It's pretty good. I like it. see what's beyond this door. We're still in the back rooms.
I can see it.
I don't know if there's any escape from the back rooms. How long have I been shooting for? A good while. A good while. Just going for just a bit longer to see how far we can progress today. Just want to play just a tad bit more since I finally was able to get to some actual gameplay. Once again, just trying to avoid any battle we can. Conserve our SP, especially for mini bosses and stuff. It's going to be a lot more helpful there than going up against a shadow that's a lower level than us. Only really matters if you're going to grind later, which I probably will. And where are we? Oh yeah, we're going to the elevator. And yeah, might as well save right now. Like I said earlier, it's a good thing to save every chance you get.
Perfect for chilling and killing some time, huh?
Well said, Futaba. It's always good to save every opportunity you get, especially in games like these. So might as well. And we're gonna progress.
All right, back to work.
Onto the elevator. And it seems Futaba put in the work, but I don't think we expected anything less of her. Standard floor and the members floor. Yep, Sai did mention that treasure's on the manager floor, so...
Yes.
Seems he's still got work put up ahead of us.
What should we do?
I mean, continuing on would be the best bet now. Freaking sweet. They got Monopoly though? There's so.
Sis!
You want to just get this over with right now, huh? That makes this easy. Bring it on.
Do not speak to me as though you are my equal. I am the manager of this casino, as well as its #1 player. At the moment, you lack the qualifications to fight me.
What exactly are those qualifications? What?
It would seem she looks...
How insulting.
And what if we would like to battle you no matter what?
You gotta ask for consent, Akechi.
Time and time again in order to reach my #1 rank. If you want to face me, you must continue to win as well.
Continue to win?
It must have to do with the fact that this place is a casino.
Correct.
Yeah, we're about to be introduced to some mechanic or
Do you
something.
have the confidence to win?
Oh, what's the bets? What's the bets on this? Oh, is it gonna be annoying or is it gonna be cool?
We might just pull the rug out from underneath you if you aren't careful.
Damn! It's her own sister she's talking to.
I don't expect much from you, but I'll be waiting.
Yeah, Shadow Say has a pretty cool design.
This is different from our prior opponents. She'd rather scheme than defeat us with brute force. It's going up.
I wasn't expecting to come all the way to a palace only to end up gambling.
What if he rigged the game?
I've never done anything like this.
What is the age for gambling in Japan anyways?
What about you guys?
This might be illegal, you guys. We're breaking the law in the metaverse. That goes against our ethics. None of us have gambled.
Looks like this is going to take longer than expected.
We don't got time to waste.
No need to worry. Leave this to me.
What exactly is this plan?
You know how to do this?
So this is the first time Akechi has entered a palace, used personas and stuff. So I really want to know what his plan is.
I'm well informed on what it takes to win.
Oh, he really is just gonna gamble, huh?
In any case, we need to hurry and change her heart. If she acts recklessly, both her chances of promotion and reputation as a prosecutor will drop greatly. Sai-san didn't used to be like this, did she?
My sister must have lost her sense of justice because her desires became distorted.
Do you think there was a particular event that triggered her palace's creation?
I'm gonna bet it's the death of their father.
I believe it's related to my father's death.
Read like a book. Nothing to be proud about.
My sister took on all the responsibilities of dealing with it herself.
Do we all just have dead parents?
Trying to earn a living wage, gain a promotion in a male society, and uphold justice at the same time.
Oh my, hold up. Like at least 5 of us here are orphans. I'm sorry, Makoto. I didn't mean to be all happy that I was right about your father's death being traumatizing to both you and your sister.
Those things may have weighed her down and led to the distortion within her heart.
My apologies, but we don't have time to be sentimental. The longer we wait, the more people will learn about us. The investigation will advance as well.
The distraction dance?
Hence, we must infiltrate this palace as quickly as possible.
That's the plan, man.
She did challenge us to reach her after all.
Do it in one day.
Nijima's treasure must be at her managerial base of operations. Either way, we have to get there.
We gotta spin a win? This is what I'm saying. Is this mechanic gonna be annoying? Or is it gonna be interesting? Because this is the first time, as far as I know at least, this is the first time that something like this has popped up in a palace. The other palaces didn't have like a mechanic like this.
Yep.
Alright. Well, the good thing is there doesn't seem to be any shadows on this floor, so don't have to worry about getting into a fight. So I'm gonna go ahead and vandalize these ornaments. Is that a safe room?
Is there a safe room nearby? It'd help if we can find one. Oh, this place is relaxing. Let's take a seat here.
So like I said, safe rooms are always worth walking into. Not just to save the game, but also just to unlock it as a fast travel area. Unless you really desire to walk through the whole palace for whatever reason. And let's try to figure out what our progress is so far. A fifth of the way through the palace. Got work put ahead of us.
What are your thoughts?
I think it already looks like a real casino. I don't know what she meant by that.
Okay, let's get back to exploring.
Oh, those are just cards. I thought those were like money raining.
Let's see it.
Okay. And okay, I'm assuming that's just gonna be the same little pop-up. 1,000 chips? Is that what it is? Slots or dice? Beginners will find the dice game more suitable to their taste. Oh god, something tells me this is gonna be annoying. $50,000 coins.
Do you have a moment?
What's he about to say? Yeah, I mean, we just saw that they were rigged. At least according to what we heard in that security room. Jesus Christ, is that real?
Yes.
Yikes. Sounds terrible, man. Yeah, it wouldn't really be good for us if someone else got arrested in charge on our behalf, so definitely in our benefit. Oh, hold up. To change size heart. Might as well take that free money. Was that like a rule guide back there? Should I have read that?
Focus.
There's a vent here.
How suspicious.
Oh, was not expecting that. Holy, there's like a whole new area open up for us. Let's explore a bit more back here before we do that.
I can feel
See what's going on over here. I'm not gonna play yet, but yeah, let's not play just yet. We're all high schoolers. I think the oldest one, Haru and Makoto, are 18 by the end of the game. So if they're not 18, they're at least 17.
I can see it.
Are these all just dice rooms? Is there like a purpose to going to a different one? Or is it just for show? Well, regardless, once I finish exploring this area, I'll head back over to the back rooms and see what's going on over there.
I can see it.
Think it's impossible.
See it.
Alright. Which way do you want to go? Yeah, I spam third eye a lot, by the way, so sorry if you want to see how the game looks, because it's going to be grayed out a whole lot.
Somewhere.
Let's try going this way first. once again, I think it's like the scenery of this area like messes with me.
Hey, that's a treasure chest. It's fun time.
So here's a locked chest. You can tell because it's much more vibrant than the others and well, has a lock on it. So these chests you actually need a lockpick to open, and you can craft lockpicks at LeBlanc. I should have a few on me. Yeah, I've got 8, so no worries. Let's go ahead and crack it open. Don't know what Akechi's doing. Oh lord. So, oh god. So we just got a new weapon from Makoto, but as you can tell, it's better than what she has now. And if you don't remember, we bought her a weapon before we came in here, so
I understand.
chances are we just wasted money. Thanks a lot, Makoto. I don't know why I blamed her, I'm sorry. Yep. I mean, it's not like crazy better, but it's still better. And
Shadow! Joker, what are we going to do?
I'll tell you exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna run. Especially since he's a higher level than us. I don't really want to mess with him right now. Let's just focus on exploring this area a bit. Oh god, they're all like higher level than us. That would have ended. Not too bueno. Now just because they're higher level than us doesn't mean that they're gonna like whoop us. You know, it could just be that they're 1 level higher. But it's, you know, better not take the risk. They're colored red for a reason after all. Anyways, there was a grappling area back here, so let me go check that out. Grappling hook is another new addition to Persona 5 Royale that wasn't in the original game.
It's somewhere.
Allows you to access new areas in the palace. So, check out what's up here, okay?
It looks strong.
So this guy's got a red aura, which tells you that he not only is he a higher level than us because he's surrounded in red, or because he's outlined in red, but he's also essentially like a mini boss.
Hey, that's a treasure chest.
So let's try not to fight that guy. But those kind of enemies are pretty useful if you're grinding, because they do give out a lot of XP, because like I said, they're essentially mini bosses. So if you're, you know, running back to the palace to level up, and there's 2 back to back, that's going to be really useful for grinding. Where are we, man? Like, I get so lost in these areas.
I can see it.
God, and they are all like higher level than us. It's no big deal. Like I said, just avoid any unnecessary fights, and you should be fine. We don't need to fight them, so we won't.
Somewhere.
Hoping you okay. Go through. Would it count calling this game of the year? Because I mean, this is technically just like a re-release of a game that came out, well, like 3 years ago. I mean, it's got new content, a bunch of new content. Well, like, would it be fair calling this game of the year? Like, is this worthy of a game of the year nomination? If it's like the same game, just upgraded? I wonder that. There's a safe room here, which is very useful. Let's see if he turns back around. Okay.
Huh? This place looks safe.
I'll just add this.
Nobody has anything to add right now, so just save and leave. Nothing else really much to do here.
All right, back to work.
Check where we're going. There's a staircase there I don't really know how to access yet.
I can see it.
Okay, well there's a grappling area, so we'll probably hit that up after I finish exploring this little side hall.
I have something.
Stairs leading up, which... this is gonna be great to traverse. I want to make sure nobody's gonna spot me while I grapple up there. Which is probably easier said than done, actually. Oh no. No, please, please, go the other way. Okay, guys. Get up there. Okay, we're good.
Somewhere.
Are we good? Because there's a guy right there.
Shadow sighted. It appears powerful.
Treasure chest spotted. Must
Really?
be
Where?
something good inside.
So since I decided to finish this game on stream, at least that's the plan at least. I said at least twice. I'm hoping to finish it on stream. In order to kind of appease my Persona crave at this time, because I'm actually planning on playing through the whole series at the moment, starting off with this game. But I've actually started off my playthrough of Persona 3 on my PS Vita. I'm playing Persona 3 Portable, to be exact, which is pretty much just Persona 3, but with, you know, some new stuff added in. Notably, a female main character route. But from what I hear, it's not even like you play as a male or female character. But apparently the female route is actually a bit of a sequel to the male route. So I'm interested in see what that's about. But I really don't think I'm going to play the female route until much later on. Because I don't think playing Persona 3 Portable 2 playthroughs back to back is going to be too fun.
Enemy ahead.
As great as these games are, the idea just does not really sound too appeasing. So I'm going to finish up Persona 3 Portable, then move on to Persona 4 Golden. But playing on Portable also means that I won't have access to The Answer, which is also a sequel to Persona 3. And I don't have Persona 3 FES, which comes with that, so I'll probably just have to watch a video on that. And where am I missing? I never went up those stairs, huh? I should probably do that. Oh no, because I want to... Did I not go in that room? I mean, I guess evidently I did not. Which absolutely sucks, because I kind of want to complete the map.
I wonder if I'll find anything around here.
Is he gonna turn around? Alright. That was... that was pretty terrible. That could have ended really badly, had I not been careful. This one, okay, man, I'm so sorry. I'm just so lost at the moment. What am I trying to look for? Let's go ahead and open up that room down there that I didn't go through. Hopefully that'll give us some indication of where to go, and if not, then... Oh, woohoo. We'll try our best. I can't believe I didn't open it that. I'm usually pretty good about that. Continue down this hall. Should be... right through here. There you go. I guess I didn't go through here? It's not ambushing. Where did I originally come from then if I passed through here and then not open? Oh, well, that's why I didn't open it. There's nothing to open.
Focus.
Did I go through here?
Shadow. And it looks strong.
Man, where the hell? I really have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Well, this is great. This is embarrassing. I feel like there is some place I didn't explore because I went off to the side instead. I feel like there was like a staircase there. I had to have that. Did I not go through here? Yeah, I did. I just walked into a gigantic circle. Holy crap. This is embarrassing. I really have not the slightest clue on where to go. And I should probably stop doing that.
They'll regret coming in here if they thought it was all fun and games.
Is he just gonna walk back?
I can feel it.
I'm scared. Should I maybe play a game of dice or something? Will that like trigger something in here? Because otherwise, I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what, I'm gonna try in doing that. And hopefully that does something. Okay, that was really scary. Oh, right. Wait a minute. Did I not go through here? No, I did go through here, right? Yeah.
I can see it.
Jesus Christ, the light on this palace sucks, man. I feel like maybe it's not that I missed the room, it's more that I have to do something else. So, I'm gonna try to confirm my suspicions. Hopefully that turns out good for me. And if not, then... Actually... There you go. Alright. I figured. That was embarrassing. I was lost. I ran in a circle for so long, but don't worry.
There's a chest! Let's open it!
This is all. I was over here thinking I figured it out. You gotta be kidding me. Let's run back in. Oh. Wait a minute, so what? Okay, I have one last idea. And if this doesn't do anything, then I don't know what to say. Did I not? What? Okay, no, I had to have gone through here. Holy crap, what the hell? That last area broke my mind. Well, look, we were able to get out, so that's the good thing. We can actually progress now. But something tells me this palace is not going to be fun to go through. Let's open up that shortcut and head on over here. This guy is probably a mini boss. Yeah, let me go ahead and save first because I am not looking forward to going through all that again. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the lobby and save real quick. Because, yeah, I promise I'm gonna get lost again if I have to go into the back room.
Shall we take a break?
I should write something.
All right.
I can feel it.
Let's go and take on this mini boss. Let's see what we are rolling up against.
I have something.
Probably switch out my party sometime soon just so I could show off some other characters. Only I've just been rolling with these guys since I started this palace. Well, yeah, I think it's a good team.
Understood.
Show me your true form.
It looks so dorky when you just spam it. Especially Haru, and she's got like that giant
Don't do anything reckless.
Grenade launcher.
Ravage that.
I've been having terrible luck with these alignments so far, man.
I hoped we could end this quickly.
Well, good thing is we were able to get the weakness right afterwards. Oh, Christ! I've been getting repelled and absorbed and countered so many times. Do you want to try?
This is a part of me.
This better end well. Okay, of course he resisted. And hopefully, there you go. Okay, so we got 2 weaknesses, which makes our life infinitely easier.
That's what I was waiting for. They're done for.
What does Akechi get a super cool friggin' lightsaber? I want a lightsaber.
Go down.
I'm surprised at how frequent the mini bosses have been in this palace so far. It's been like one after the other. They usually haven't been this. They've been like a lot more spread out in other palaces, at least to my experience.
I have a suggestion.
We're gonna rig it in our favor? Is that what he's gonna
I've
suggest?
devised an easier way of doing this. A way to get all the coins we need.
All of them in here?
Is that even possible?
It is now. I've deduced how to win the games.
We're gonna rig it in our favor, aren't we?
How about something like this?
I mean, I don't have a problem with it, personally. At the same time, we're in a palace. I don't think it really matters. And hey, I mean, if Sai's cheating to begin with, I guess just give her a taste of her own medicine. It's got a point. It's called Akechi a noob.
Let us leave it at that then.
Alright, so I guess that's the purpose of having multiple rooms. Anyways, gonna go ahead and once again have Morgana heal bot us. Morgana has kind of been my heal bot for this whole game. Because he's got good skills. And they really do help out. Just gonna see if there's any items to get. Doesn't seem to be so. Well, let's head up to gambling. Store closed itself again. They all did, actually. It's whatever. Alright. How's this gonna work? Pretty much the same he said as earlier. What's the buyout?
Joker.
Alright then. Does it matter? I'm gonna say 11 and 18.
Yes.
Look at this luck we have. 11 and 18. Always got a bit high. Alright, I'm gonna bet low just to see what that's like. What? Wait, what did I bet right now? I thought I bet between 3 and 10. Did I not? What, did we just win regardless? Wait, what did Futaba say right now? 3 and 10, right? Are we just gonna win regardless? It sure seems like it.
For real?
It's definitely not between 3 and 10. don't know if that's a lot though. We went from what, 1,500 to 3,600? I mean, it's gonna be a hard grind up to 50,000. Yeah, it'd probably be best for us. Move on to the next game. I mean, it definitely helps if our goal is 50,000 at the moment. What? What's he gonna do with Ryuji? Oh, this is why I don't like Akechi. I hate this guy. What are they doing?
He was right.
That was amazing! It was like magic! I could totally get addicted to this.
Hey, let's watch out for that. Hold up. You don't want no gambling addicts. It's a harsh road to walk down on.
Where are Crow and Skull?
Sorry about the wait.
What the what?
Whoa.
What do they? Did they jump someone?
Heavy.
Why didn't we get this from the start? Where did this all come from?
This is amazing!
I have a hard time believing that in that bag was just 3,000 coins. It looked to be significantly more. Let's see, can we buy anything right now? Well. I guess that's somewhat useful. We don't really need it right now. But I can see why or how it would be useful.
Let's take 5.
Let's go ahead and save again.
I should write something.
And let's consult with the team, see if there's anything they have to say.
Awesome!
The middle of the palace now, really.
What are your
Alright, went from 1/5 to 1/2. We're making good
Shall we go?
progress. I don't think I'm gonna finish this palace on stream. It is getting a little late. I think I'm gonna clear up this next area, slot machines. Then I'm gonna call it for now. So let's see what's going on over here.
No.
Whoop! What a twist! Alright.
You're mine.
Kinda hurt, so I'm gonna have Morgana heal the whole party. This is a very awesome move, by the way. It heals for so much too. Holy crap! And it's not. I don't even think it's that SP like expensive. We hit him with the curse, right? So let's try blast, which he's actually resistant to. But here comes Futaba in with Flesh. So this is what I was saying earlier about Futaba being more support. Every now and then there's a chance that she'll apply a buff. So in this case, she went ahead and upped the party damage for all of us. Shiny. Oh, okay, there you go. So that little cut-in, when that happens, you can. That pretty much means that you found an enemy's weakness.
Let's go.
So when that happens, you'll know that you're good. You just found a way to win. You're leveling up pretty fast, dude. Already level 51. And On's persona has learned a new skill, Burn Boost. Chance of inflicting burn or strain fire skill. You know what? I'm actually going to ditch Burn Boost. I feel like doing more damage is a bit more better than increased ability or increased chances of inflicting burn, at least in my opinion. Status elements are super cool in this game, super vital, but I kind of lean more towards damage. Greatly increases evasion from all affinities during rain snow. I don't think this is that important, so I'm actually gonna have her forget that.
I will contribute even more.
But Akechi, Robin Hood, I was about to call him Justin. Well, Robin Hood just learned a new skill, heavy blast damage to one foe. So more damage is always better.
You're right.
Yep, just how it is in a palace. Also not here. Chuck E. Cheese. Pretty much. Just another day in the life of the gamer. Man, seeing this casino is super, like, just odd to me because I had gone on the cruise ship. What the f-
Wait, please!
What the- why does man just jump scare me? I can't even get down. Oh, I can't get down. Okay. But I had gone on a cruise ship about a year ago, and on there, a pretty big thing, like a pretty big selling point was that they had a casino on board. And I actually gambled a little bit, because I believe the gambling age is lowered overseas, so I got away with it. But it was just so... I mean, personally, I just found the whole experience to be so bleh. Not to mention, it reeked of cigarettes. I don't know, man. I'm not too big on casinos, but I guess that's a good thing. I do like some casino games, though. Poker can be pretty fun. I'm not trying to bet money on it, though. Should I go through that vent I saw? Might as well. Why not?
I have something.
See where this leads.
Now this door won't open.
Pretty much from the audio key, you can tell that there's a chest behind there, so...
I can feel it.
I'll make an effort to try getting over there when I can, but let's just keep exploring this area for now. And there's shadows here this time, which sucks. What the hell?
Now is not the best time.
Are those just like lasers?
It's a shadow. Watch out, Joker.
Oh, yeah, we're actually running into a lot of higher level enemies at this part. Which just means we gotta be more cautious. Okay. Hopefully this is going to be less helpful to traverse than the last back rooms, because that was painful, man. That was so embarrassing. Such is the way in a casino. Those things gotta be rigged.
Oh?
Is there any way that they're not? So we got another wheel seat nearby, so let's try to find that. What a sweet place to climb up. What's the purpose of that? Is this the way to the wheel seat? I'm gonna hope it is. Actually, it just might be the way to the chest.
Joker, there's a chest.
What's in this one? Okay. The locked chests are usually the ones you want to go for. Those tend to have much better items. You know, of course, at the cost of requiring a lockpick to use. And then you got to be wary of how many lockpicks actually have on you, because you know you can run out and then you won't be able to open up any locked chests. There is an item later on that you can craft called the Permalock, which is super useful. And wow, that was great. But the Permalock, pretty much, you can just open up any chest. You don't have to worry about running out of blocks. So this guy has this weird purple aura around him. That pretty much means that he's like a unique shadow in the sense that he's actually not going to attack us in the first few phases of this fight. He's only going to attack us if we attack him. That being said, since he's glowing purple, if we were to take him out right now, he would actually, not only will he drop an item, but he'll also explode, doing damage to the two other ones. So, it actually would be pretty useful to take him out. So let me take out these other two right here. Or not. Okay, well I'm gonna hope Morgana can pull off a kill here. Alright, nice, so he's knocked out. And there you go. So you can see he's gonna explode right now and deal damage to the other two. So that was pretty good.
Breathe and move on.
Gonna apply buffs to themselves. That's actually... There's no reason in doing that. I'm hoping that we can get a showtime. Okay then. I'm hoping we can get a showtime sometime soon, just so we can see what it's like. I do have to rate my party, so that means I do have a chance of getting a showtime with Lakota, which I obviously haven't seen yet. Fire. Do I have fire?
Nice, Joker.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that message. I don't see Brahma did tears. Was that the Despicable Me 2 Minion song?
Alright.
Did anyone get...
Shadow eliminated. Let's go, Joker.
I don't know why I thought one of us got severely damaged. But glad to hear that we didn't.
Joker, there's a chest!
I always feel a little bad when I cut off the characters, but oh well. Thanks for letting me know about this chest.
Somewhere.
What is this?
Hey!
I see.
Alright, Christ. Looking forward to the backtracking. Like I said, I'm gonna try clearing up this area.
It's a shadow! Watch out,
and
Joker.
then call it for the day. I'm streaming for a bit now. Actually, a bit longer than I had originally intended to, so.
Whoa!
And check it out we will, or right after I explore the rest of this area back here.
Focus.
Actually.
Hey!
see.
Come on, man. Alright, something tells me I'm gonna have to just spin it back with that. I mean, if I don't have to, worst case scenario, I'll just go back.
Come on, man.
Well, that seems to be our way out.
Do you have a moment?
Holy moly! I keep doing that. I really should stop running around. That may not be an enemy, but it definitely will alert one.
I can feel it.
What the? Alright. That's just a terminal. We'll remember that. No, I did not mean to do that, but oh well.
Got the advantage. Don't rush. It's clearly inferior. Wind with wind attack. One enemy on the floor.
What are they weak to?
We're the better fighters.
Fire. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do a baton pass, which, if you guys remember the last stream when I was playing darts, I was talking about baton passes and how playing darts with your friends ranks up their baton pass. So, for instance, as you can see, Akechi here, since I just got him as a party member, his baton pass is at rank 1, while Aru and I's are at rank 3. So, you can see the difference there. Baton passing to Akechi will only increase his damage output, while meanwhile me at rank 3, not only is my damage actually going to go up more, but I'm also going to recover some HP and SP, which is super useful. Okay. Let's go ahead and pass over to me.
Let's go.
And target these two, because we have their weakness.
Right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Persona! You're mine.
Right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Let's go.
Go for the yellow, and I think that should end this fight. I'm gonna hope it ends. Okay, yeah. Maybe there's a way to indicate whether or not your all-out attack defeated an enemy, but for now I don't know. And I just realized I probably should have gone to see the fortune teller before I walked in here. If you remember, the fortune teller has a confidant, a perk that allows you to pretty much do a fortune telling reading for increased money after winning in a battle. So it's not a major loss. I'll still get a good chunk of money from this palace, but just something that would have been nice to have. And I think that terminal back there is what we're supposed to be looking at. So let's go ahead and do that. Yep, sure seems like it. Yikes. Well, it's a good thing we already ran to a few terminals on our way here, so we have an idea of where they could be. Oh, Christ. Jesus. Oh god, okay! I can't believe that. I actually got ambushed.
What, did they sneak up on you?
So, if you get ambushed by an enemy, this is what happens. They surround you, and they get to go first.
This doesn't look good. Be careful. This enemy has been with us.
And we don't know this person's weakness.
Make me stay focused. Finish it.
The good news is, they are weaker enemies, so we should be able to take them out relatively easy. But had this been like a higher level enemy, this would not look good for us.
Persona! Go down!
Oh, what? Are those different? No. They're the same, aren't they? Okay, what's a good thing when I missed? Or not missed, but dodged twice in a row. Jesus Christ. Oh, they're strong against fire? So what was I using fire for?
Persona!
How stupid.
Don't use bless attacks. Try something else. Persona!
And we missed.
Persona!
Alright, so let's try hitting them with ice maybe.
Ravage them!
Might be good. I'm gonna hope it is. And, of course, they repel it.
Damn you!
And here we go. We actually get to see a showtime for once. So this is gonna be Morgana's and Haru's showtime.
Mono-chan, we're on. Leave it to me. You've been bad. Go out with the bang. Mono-chan, hang on. So hardcore.
That was amusing. I'm trying to see Haru and Makoto's ones though, since they do something like that. And that was a mistake. Okay, thank God.
But don't let your guard down.
Jesus, this turned out terribly for us. Do they have any weakness? I haven't been able to find one.
Use bless attacks.
Lightning maybe? Oh, great, I don't have Rouge with me, so. And oh my God! And okay, we got more opponents.
But don't let your guard down. The enemy is weak.
The good thing is we have some. Okay, we actually have all of their weaknesses. So let's go ahead and abuse that.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice Joker. Knocked him right off their feet. Nice Joker.
Persona! Something else.
Pass over to Morgana.
Not yet. Persona! One enemy on the floor. Bonafide. Beat him up.
That took up way too much of our time. That should not have happened to us. But I was careless.
A new move? I better keep up.
A fine skill, isn't it?
Heavy curse will replace this.
Okay.
Done. Let's go.
Christ almighty, that was terrible. Morgana's running a bit low on XP, so actually, I think I'm going to equip that adhesive on him. I might as well put it on myself too, because above all, Joker having enough SP to carry on is super important. I don't really know the rate at which it increases though. I did not mean to do that.
Now's our chance. Beat him up. Weak against nuclear attacks.
Should we just... Nah, we might as well fight against them. Nuclear. We have. Hopefully this will finish them.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
The top has been showing up in a bunch of a lot of attacks, a lot more than I freaking saw her at least. She's decided to come out today.
Okay.
Alright, and we got
They were no match for us.
a fusion alarm in the Velvet Room, which is something I will explain later, once I actually go to the Velvet Room.
Oh? Joker.
What was the other terminal? I remember now. Where it was.
Ah. All right.
Let's see.
Launch a surprise attack.
Oh, we'll launch a surprise attack. Check this out. Boom. There should be a will seed over here, I'm hoping.
Somewhere. spotted a will seed. Let's appropriate it.
Oh my god, Akechi. It's cultural appropriation, Akechi. Fun fact, each of the palaces in this game, at least...
Our second will seed. This is going rather well.
At least each of the palaces that was also in the original game, all represent one of the 7 deadly sins. So currently, we are in the... Well, at least currently this palace represents the sin of envy. And you can tell which is which by the names of the will seeds that you pick up each palace. Not able to open up that one just yet. So let's head... I believe they said the entrance was where this panel would be. Alright, man. Thanks for sticking by for as long as you did. I'm not gonna finish the palace in this stream. Like I said, I'm gonna try clearing up this last area, and then call it a day. Continue it in another stream, so you guys will be able to follow along. And yeah, good night, man. Like I said, thanks for sticking around. Alright. If I can't like find this red panel like instantly, I honestly probably will just end the stream right there. So let's see if we can find this panel. I didn't notice the panel on my way in here. They mentioned that it would be here. Or at least in the entrance is what they said. So let's see if it's really is around here.
Focus.
No, it wouldn't be outside, would it?
I can see it.
Well, I did stream a lot later than I had intended. Almost like a little over an hour extra than I had intended. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here.
I'll just add this.
Go ahead and save. And yeah, so we made a lot of progress today. We were actually able to enter a palace and show off some battle for once. So next stream, hopefully we'll be able to complete this palace. And then maybe spend some time with our friends. Haru's social confidant, at least. Haru's confidant should be open by now, so we'll probably start that up. But thanks everyone who dropped by and watched. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know when my next stream will be, but hopefully soon. But yeah, see you guys. Y'all have a good week.